Hey, my name is Summer, and if you're new to my channel, welcome here. I am wrapping up a series where I thrift my way to Jamaica. The goal, pay for half the trip by buying things at the thrift store, turning around, selling them online for a profit. So if that's something you're interested in learning more about, then come along. So if you're just coming around and finding this video and you're like, what the heck, I missed the whole challenge. I have been filming for the last 4 or 5 weeks a whole challenge where I thrift my way to Jamaica. And I have a playlist in my channel where you can see all the videos that lead up to the video that we are at today. My husband, my sister-in-law, and my brother, we, a month ago, booked a trip to Jamaica. And I thought, as my first reselling challenge, that I would set the goal for myself to try to pay for half of the trip with my profit that I made from this whole thrift challenge. And so that is what the whole series is about, is just kind of the ins and outs of what goes on in reselling, from going to the thrift store and coming home and processing the inventory, taking photos, getting it in my inventory system, and then it selling and shipping it out. And I've been bringing you guys all along with me and showing some of those things. And today we're gonna wrap up the challenge to just put us all back on square one of what we started with. The goal was to make $2,331.24 in pretty much a month. Coming back at you guys with the jeans that I mentioned last week. I got these at the bins, these Judy Blue jeans, and I think they are stinking adorable. And they have a rust stain right here. And so I tried a whole variety of things. I tried Dawn dish soap. Oh, what was it with it? Hydrogen peroxide and salt. I feel like there was something else I tried. But anyway, I had no luck getting this stain out. And so you guys all came through so many comments on different things that I could do. I even got a phone call from a neighbor of what I could try. And the number one thing that was recommended by you guys was this stuff, which is called Wink. We're gonna see if this works. I did read a few comments on salt setting in the stain. So I may not get it out, and that's okay. If this doesn't work, I am just gonna toss these and it is okay. I read the directions and there is a lot of things. You have to wear heavy duty gloves, avoid contact with surfaces that are not stated in the directions. You can only use it on a white sink, which we have. It says first to dampen the stain. So we're just here at the sink here, and I'm just gonna dampen it directly with some water. And then I'm gonna set this down in the sink just because I don't wanna accidentally get it on a surface that I'm not supposed to, which includes myself. Got my gloves. It says just to put a few drops on the stain. And then once the stain is gone, you rinse it again and then you wash it. I'm doing more than a few drops. I guess I'll just set a timer. I don't know how long it takes because it literally does not say. It just says, apply a few drops of rust stain remover. When the stain is gone, rinse stain area thoroughly with cold water, then machine launder and dry clothing before wearing. And then I'm gonna set a timer for 10 minutes. Okay, this is after 2 minutes of having this stuff on and it is almost gone. Wow, this truly is a miracle working solution. It has not even been 10 minutes. Alexa, how much time is left on my timer?
You have 4 minutes and 50 seconds left on your 10-minute timer.
It has just been a little bit over 5 minutes. Alexa, stop my timer. And I am here to report that the stain is completely gone. That was so quick. Hardly took anything. It didn't even take elbow grease. You don't even have to scrub or anything. Now the directions say just to rinse this thoroughly and then wash it. And I'm just gonna wash these jeans separately since this truly, here it says, danger, poison. We're not gonna wash it with our other stuff. Thank you guys for your recommendations. That is what community is about right there. Helping one another. I just went ahead and pulled all of my sales for the weekend. It was a really good weekend and it makes me so excited. I had 12 sales over all of my platforms, and I just remember the day that I started doing this and I was just so excited to even get 1 or 2 orders a week. And now to say that I've had 12 sales in 2 days just makes my heart so happy, because I enjoy doing this so much, and to see like the work that I'm putting in be like paying off really means the world to me. So I went ahead and I have a spreadsheet on my computer and I wrote down where everything was located on this piece of paper. We're going to be going over to my inventory section here in a little bit because I'm going to show you it, and there's some stuff I got to do since it's a new month. But I went through and just like wrote what number bin it was in, and then went and picked those. I always just put them in a basket if I have multiple orders to carry them over here. So now I need to go ahead and get shipping labels for all of these. I had 1 Poshmark and the rest are eBay. And on eBay, the buyer does pay for the shipping label, but I have to then go like purchase it. So let's get these packaged up and get them in the mail. I meant to show you guys all my orders, what I had, what my profit was, but I got ahead of myself and I packaged up half of them. So I have 3 orders left here on the counter that I'm going to show you what I sold, what I bought it for, how much I sold it for, and like what my profit was. So first, let's start with this Realtree steering wheel cover. Usually I don't dabble much into like hard good items, but I thought I'd give this a go because it's brand new and I just see how it did. And on a profit side of things, it's not a huge profit, but it did sell in less than 5 days. So I'm happy with that. This I got at a thrift store called Trinkets and Togs. I paid $4 for it. I sold it for $20.55, and that includes like the money that people use to buy a shipping label. And so shipping cost me $8.62. So my take home on this was $7.93. So again, not huge, but it was a good test for me to like see how something like this does, and it went out fast. Next, I have these little Keen hiking shoes. They're toddler size, and I got these like in the dead of winter. So I've had them for a while, and so I accepted an offer on them. But I bought them for $2, sold them for $16.76, and my profit on them was $9.14. Again, I've had them for a while. Maybe could have gotten my full asking price because spring and summer is coming, but since I've had them a long time, like, I'm just glad to see them go so I can get something new. And then my last item was this bra that I got at the bins. And this was like on a recent trip that I got. And so I spent $1.76, sold this for $23.52, and my profit on this was $17.19. Welcome to my inventory system. I just want to stop right here and say one thing. You do not have to have a Pinterest-worthy home in order to do the things that you want to do or showcase the things you want to showcase. This is in my laundry room. As you can see, the lighting is awful. We have 1 light bulb. It's like right above you guys. And I just looked at it and now I can't see. But the lighting is horrible. And so it'd be really easy for me to think like, I'm not even going to show you guys this because it just like isn't Pinterest worthy. But I want to show you guys that you guys can do things that you love without having to feel like you have to have a certain look about you, even if you're the only one seeing it. So anyway, welcome to my inventory system. We got shoes over here on my shoe rack, and the inventory system is here. So I'm going to explain how this works, and then I'm going to show you what we're doing since it's a new month. Okay, first, the box system. I followed Carrie at Home's system for her inventory. So up here is just a bunch of boxes that I use out for shipping on eBay, so I don't have to buy any. I just recycle and reuse. Down here, these are all the clothes that I have listed for sale. And like I said, I have a spreadsheet. All my items are in here in order by number. So when something sells, I can just look at it in my spreadsheet and I know exactly where to find it. And then it just starts with number 1 and goes down. And so these are like the oldest items that I've had. So as you can see, the boxes are like starting to get really empty. And then these boxes down here are really full. And then over here are just all the shoes I have for sale. Unfortunately, these are too tall to fit on the shelf. So maybe someday we'll build something that also goes higher and can utilize this corner. But for now, this works. I just got that at Goodwill for 10 bucks. And then down here, these are the items that I am currently like putting on, but until the box is full, I just set it like this. And then I just put the items in order by number like that. And then down here in this basket, this is all items that I can't put in these like systems, like these cups, socks and things. They're in here. As of right now, this is how big my store is. I have room for another box there, 3 boxes down here, and then I put this shelf here that I will be able to put 4 more boxes on. So like I said, it is a new month and I have a lot of space in my boxes and I'm running out of room down here. So what I do at the end of each month, which actually this is my first time doing it because I haven't had this inventory system long enough to have to do this, but I'm going to take all the items, like I'm going to push out the gaps, and then I'm going to take the items from this box and move it over to this box. And we're going to consolidate everything to hopefully free up some boxes, be able to move my boxes up, get more space for more inventory, because like I said, this is how big my store is. So I need to be selling things to keep things moving, 1. Selling things to also make more space for new inventory, since this is the room I have to work with. I'm just starting with my top boxes on the top row. Now, it looks like this first box actually does not have that much room, but I am gonna tip it, clean out here, and it looks like I should be able to fit probably 4 or 5 things here. So I'm gonna pull this down and keeping things in order. Any of my sales can happen from any box at any given time, but we were able to clear 1 whole box and I can fit about 20 to 25 items depending on how thick they are per box. So got 1 empty. I mean, I've sold more than 25 items this month, but that makes me really happy, just like seeing space open up. I went ahead and finished getting everything consolidated. As you can see, I opened up these spots down here. So I have 2 empty boxes that I can use over here when I'm ready for them. But that should have been around 50 items gone. All my orders are packaged and ready to go. These will not all fit in my mailbox. So I went ahead and scheduled a pickup order with the post office for tomorrow. And so in the morning, I'll put these on my front porch and they will grab them. But I wanted to show you guys one thing that I have been doing. So my whole inventory system, when I consolidate things, if I either determine like it's been listed too long and I'm not going to relist the item, which means deleting my original listing and putting it back up to get like fresh eyes on it, I have been packaging up all my stuff in a tote and bringing it to consignment. That way I'm still getting some of my money back. And then this is also things like people have been giving me garbage bags full of clothes that they're just going to donate. And so then I have the choice of, am I going to resell it or am I going to bring it to consignment? So later this week, I already brought one a month and a half ago. So I'm going to bring another tote to see what they will take. And then it also supports a local business that's near us. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Like if you ever venture into reselling or you're into it, rather than, I mean, you can just donate your items back. But if you have a consignment place where you could at least try to get a little bit of your money back, because this is like a business, and so you don't want to be losing a bunch of money. I would say there's only 3 items in here on this current batch that I'm bringing that I like bought and then decided like I'm not listing them because I've had them for so long. Everything else was given to me or was my own things that I'm just gonna get out of here. Like I said, it has been a little bit over a month ago that I started this challenge, and I have my app here that I put all my numbers in every time I like upload what my profit was, just to see what I'm sitting at. So let's see what we were sitting at before I put in the final numbers. Like I said, the total that we are going for is $2,331.24. That pays for half of our trip to Jamaica for me and Jay. Currently, I have received $1,079.07, which means I have left to receive $1,252.17. So I have my next set of numbers. I have not put in numbers for the last week, so I'm going to insert the new numbers. Okay, so with that, it was $415.88 that I had not put in yet, and so that leaves me left to receive $836.29. So with that being said, I did not hit my goal, but I am gonna say I am so proud of myself. We are still a week from leaving, so I have this whole week to finish out my goal, and I'm gonna say I'll probably knock out another $200 of that. But I'm closing it here because I need to like pack and get all the things ready and get this edited for you guys. And so I like just need to call it here. And like I said, I didn't hit my goal, but this is not failing. And I'm going to tell you why. Yes, I did not hit the goal of what I set myself, but what failing would have been is not doing this at all. I set a goal for myself that was very high. I've never sold this much in a month since starting, and I'm only a few months into it. So it was a big goal to push for, but truly failing would have looked like me not sharing this challenge with you guys in fear that I would fail. Failing would have been not even trying the challenge. Failing would have just been like not even doing the work. So this was so fun for me, and I'm excited to figure out what my next challenge is going to be. But for now, I am going to finish out this next week, see how I do, and I can update you guys like in another YouTube video. It just won't be part of this challenge. And I can put it in the description, like when this week is done, I can put what my actual total was in the description, so look for that. It may not be like right when this video goes out, because I think maybe this video comes out like the day before we get home. So that will be updated, but I just want to say thank you guys for joining along. Anybody that watched my videos and left comments and was just like an encouragement, or if you bought something from me, there were a few subscribers that did buy some items from me, so that was fun and thank you. If you guys enjoyed this type of content, let me know, because I would love to do something like this again. So if you liked it, let me know. If there's something challenge related that you would like to see about reselling, let me know. Eventually, maybe someday I'll get more into like the actual details of reselling, but for now, there's plenty of creators here online that you can check out for like if you want to know how to do shipping with eBay or shipping with Poshmark or just like even reselling on any platform. But I hope this was encouraging for you guys just to try new things, reach for new goals, challenge yourself. With that being said, I'm going to end the series here, and by the time you guys see this, I'm going to be relaxing on the beach in Jamaica, enjoying all the hard work that I put in for this last month to help fund this trip. See you guys in the next one.